Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bi'ithni Allah ta'ala, this will be a very short message. I just wanted to talk about looking in the mirror, checking our own deen. Like when the last time we actually checked our own deen, just really sat back and said, let me do a deen check. Even with just starting with the 5 pillars, right? And we know pillars have pillars, articles, whatever word you want to use, like your shahada can be invalidated. So when the last time we really checked and made sure that we were standing firm upon our oath, that covenant, the shahada? When, even just taking a look at our salat and looking and see, do my salah has deficiencies? Am I doing sunnahs? Am I doing qiyam al-layl? Am I doing tahajjud? Am I making 2 rakas for Toba? Things like that. What my fasting looking like? Do I owe some days that I missed from Ramadan? Am I doing some sunnah fasting? Zakat. When the last time I really paid real qualified zakat that wasn't sadaqah in cash? Or when did I give some sadaqah from that which I love, not from something I no longer want anymore, or those type of things. So just looking at those kind of things and then just thinking to ourselves, when is the last time I put my own deen in check? Do I know how to pay zakat properly? Is it some bid'ah in my salat? Is it some bid'ah in my fasting? Because, and even though that sounds strange, but I bumped into some brothers who had been fasting for years, and they was under the impression that while you fasting, it's permissible to eat dates and drink water during the daytime. There's certain things, that's involved in some of these acts that people really aren't aware of. Your aspects of shahada. Do you wholeheartedly don't make sure that you don't have any partners set up with Allah Azza wa Jal, for instance, your desire, right? Your desires. Allah even says is in the Quran, have you not seen the one that's up on the religion or the deen of their desires, right? One thing about once you go in and start to do a deen check, you will start to be able to see, and if you do tadabbur and really reflect and analyze, and then ask yourself and be honest with yourself, has shaitan hijacked your deen? Not, these is questions that we should ask ourselves. I just wanted to be brief, and then, because I'll continue on in a minute with some more detailed things, but this is just kind of a small introduction into possibly a short series that I'm going to refer to as Deen Check. And then maybe possibly once a week, we might introduce or speak on certain things that we could do to kind of check our deen on more aspects of just the 5 pillars. I didn't really mention Hajj because I know a lot of us feel like we can't afford it or we have different things. So I didn't really speak on Hajj. But, there's some questions that can be asked about Hajj. But, this is just a short introduction just to get something started. And just going to be one series that I like to call Deen Check or something like that. Inshallah ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu wa magfiratuh.